Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If y'all new to the channel, welcome. I am Dr. Ghost and today we are going to be resuming the Abdicom defensive campaign here. We are taking control of the American, British, Dutch, and Australian forces. Our task is to defend the Dutch East Indies to the best of our ability. Now we only have so much tools at our disposal. We only have a few cruisers, a few destroyers, and only a handful of planes. The Japanese has their whole entire combined fleet down here. They've got a fleet carrier. They've got probably a few battleships. They've got multiple heavy cruisers. We already know this. They've probably got up to 5 to 10 heavy cruisers, which is doubling our cruiser force just with their heavy cruisers alone. They've got probably 20 destroyers down here. The point being, their whole entire task force and their whole combined fleets down here. We don't stand a chance. We know this. I know this. So what we're going to try to do here is just slow them down. We're going to lose this campaign more likely than not. So the only thing we can do is try to slow them down. And just cause as much havoc for them as possible. Give them a headache, essentially. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to give them some hell. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the meat and potatoes of this video. So, it looks like our Hudsonis have encountered a Japanese task force. Now, keep in mind the intelligence report could be wrong. This could be one heavy cruiser and one light cruiser, or it could be completely different. So, we are going to go ahead and begin this encounter. We have spotted, it looks like a couple ships in the Java Sea. So, we are going to go ahead and begin this encounter. Alrighty, so into the battle we go. We've got our Hudsonis here, or Hudsons, whatever you want to call them. Hudsons. There's an I at the end of the name when you're actually in the menu, so it's a little weird. But other than that, we will see what we can do here. So we're going to start and see what we can find. I'm trying to form up here. New ship contact. Oh. It looks like we did find the Japanese task force, and the intelligence wasn't all that off. Although it was kind of off. We have one heavy cruiser, one light cruiser, and 2 destroyers. Now, we have 500-pound high explosive bombs. They're probably not going to do a whole lot to this guy. But this light cruiser here, they probably will. Now, we have seen in the past how inaccurate our bombs are. We know this, so I'm not expecting a whole lot. But we will try our best. So we are going to tell this whole entire air wing to attack that light cruiser. And see what happens. Now, while we're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and identify this as a light cruiser. It's one of the, I think it's a Sendai, if I'm not mistaken. We'll have to see. I have to do it quick, though, because our dudes are about to come in and bomb the shit out of them, so... Or they'll completely miss, which, hey, wouldn't completely surprise me. Now, is it a Sendai or is it a Nagra? It is a Nagara. A Nagara. So we'll identify her as such. Our Hudsonis are coming in. It looks like they might do some skip bombing, maybe. Do they have bombs? I don't know. What are they going to do here? We'll find out. But I don't think these guys have bombs. I believe they're actually out of bombs, so I don't know how useful this is going to be. Attacking a light cruiser. Let's go after the destroyer instead. I'll have 3 attack the destroyer. I will have 3 attacking the Nagara. We're going to divide our planes here a little bit. We're going to have 3 go after the destroyer, just like so. There they go. Yeah, not a whole lot of results there, unfortunately. We lost 1 of our planes. We lost 2 of our planes. We're not doing too good up to this point. Yeah. Pretty disappointing. Pretty disappointing indeed. We just lost another plane. Yeah. We are not doing so good here, ladies and gentlemen. Another one. Damn. That's unfortunate. That is very, very unfortunate. So, out of the 6 planes we launched, we only got basically minor damage done to the Nagara. We didn't do barely anything at all to the destroyer, and we lost 4 of our Hudsons. So, not at all a good result. That was a pretty piss poor result there. But what do you expect, man? These Hudsons aren't exactly the most accurate anyway, we have found. So, either way, I don't think we would have gotten a whole lot of results out of that battle. But nonetheless, I will let you guys know if anything interesting pops up. Alrighty, so our Swordfish torpedo bombers have encountered that Japanese task force. Now, this might be a different one, but it looks like it's in the same vicinity as that task force we just came across. So we are actually gonna go ahead and attack these guys. Now, we have 4 Swordfish torpedo bombers, each carrying a 1 torpedo. So we're going to see if we can actually get some good results. Now, we haven't tested out torpedoes yet, so we've been using nothing but the inaccurate bullshit bombs. So we should hopefully be able to get some results in this one. Alrighty, so here we are in the battle. We are going to be taking control of our Swordfish torpedo bombers. We have 4 of them. Now, right off the bat, before I even get started, I want to get these guys in a line abreast formation. Form up. Now, let's go give the Japanese some hell, boys. This time we've got torpedoes. Alright, we're going to go and hit the deck. Now, who doesn't love the good old classic Swordfish? Gotta love them. It looks like this is a completely different task force here. We've got a light cruiser, and it looks like 2 destroyers. We are obviously going to go for the light cruiser. Now, we are going to target her. We're not going to actually, like, have the AI do it. We're going to do it ourselves. AI have proven themselves not really that good, so we are gonna go in and manually attack ourselves. So like I said, we're gonna hit the deck here, get as low as we can, because that's what you do in torpedo bombers. And yeah, I'm gonna do some time compression just real quick. There we go. We are now approaching our 60-foot altitude, just like so. Alright, boys, get yourselves ready. This could be rough. Now, I don't know exactly how I need to do this. I think I just select all of these and I click drop all. We're obviously not going to do it yet. We're going to close the distance. Now, it looks like he's going about 23 knots, so we want to do a little bit of leading here. We're going to go in as close as we can. As close as we can here. Alrighty, boys. Get ready for some flak. Prove that the British torpedoes are the best. Here it comes. Opening up with the flak. We are going to go and drop them right about now. Torpedoes away. Alrighty. We lost one of our Swordfish. Torpedoes look very good. Let's go into underwater view here and check them out. Come on, torpedoes. Come on, torpedoes. Oh, looks like we might get 1, 2, maybe 3. Oh, yes! That's what I'm talking about, baby! That is definitely a dead light cruiser, ladies and gentlemen. Are we actually going to sink our first ship of the campaign? Come on. Oh, that looks rough. She took 3 British torpedoes, ladies and gentlemen. Swordfish torpedo bombers are the oldest. They are the oldest planes in this game, I think. But they still prove to be very effective just because of those British torpedoes. Now, we lost one of our Swordfish, but I think the sacrifice is worth it. He's dead in the water. His speed has decreased to 0. I think we're going to have a dead heavy cruiser, or light cruiser, ladies and gentlemen. And down she goes. That is what I'm talking about. Swordfish torpedo bombers for the win, boys. Oh! Oh! Secondary explosions. Oh my god. That is absolutely rough. So we will take it. We will take it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is an astounding success. One Japanese light cruiser sunk. 5,195 tons. That is what I'm talking about. That is what I'm talking about. I'm super proud of our freaking Swordfish torpedo bombers. We're going to go in RTB, back to base, and get those guys rearmed and all that. Look at that. That was the Jintsu Sendai light cruiser. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah, Swordfish. Show me who is the boss. I will let you guys know if anything important comes up. So it looks like our Hurricanes have encountered a Japanese task force trying to come down to Palembang. So it looks like there might be 2 heavy cruisers and 2 destroyers, 6 ships. We will have to see, won't we? We will have to check it out and just see for ourselves what this is. Now, we have a few Hurricanes here, and we don't have any payload on them. They just have their machine guns. So we will have to see what they are, and I'll make a decision in the battle if we're actually going to go and attack them or not. So let's go see what we are dealing with here, shall we? Okay, so here we are in the battle. We are going to be dealing with whatever. We'll have to see. Now, they should be down in this channel somewhere, because that's where they were on the map. So, we will have to see what we're dealing with. Now, we're going to increase speed to 273, and we are going to see if we can't go find what we're dealing with here. Now, I wonder what it is. If there's some destroyers in there, if it's a relatively light task force, I might attack. But if it's a bunch of big ships with crazy AA, we're probably going to fuck off. So, yeah. I don't see anything yet. It should be out here though somewhere. Don't see anything. We know they're out here, we just gotta find them. Yeah, I don't see anything. Wait a minute. Is that them? No, I think it's just more land. Damn. Where are these guys at? We're gonna follow the coastline. I'll let you guys know if I find anything. So, yeah, we'll be right back if I find this task force. So, yeah, we have looked absolutely everywhere. We have looked absolutely everywhere. I have not found them at all. I do not have a single clue where these guys are at. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and leave this battle and see if we can't relocate them from the map. So, let's go and do that real quick. Now, let's go back to our planes. They were right up in here. Literally, right up in here. Just chilling somewhere. And in fact, funny enough, we went all the way around this channel here. I went throughout the whole mouth. I went back up north. Didn't find shit. Did not find shit. So, we're going to see if we can't, like, maybe find them by just moving our planes around a bit. Just a little bit. Oh, nope. They're actually in the port now. Isn't that just peachy? Yep, there they go. New air. Yep, can't launch any for 4 hours. So they just blew up our, they blew the hell up out of our port there. Now let's begin this again. I really want to fucking do something here, but I can't seem to find the task force. Ah, there they are. Aha, found you, fuckers. Alright, so they got a couple heavy cruisers and whatnot. Alright. Alrighty. Let's see what we're gonna attack here. Well, we've got some destroyers. I think we're gonna go after the destroyers here. This looks like probably a Kagero. This is a Fubuki or an Akatsuki, judging by the 3 torpedo launchers. This could be anything. I think we're gonna go after this guy here. We're gonna go after this guy. So we're gonna tell all of our Hurricanes to begin their attack runs. And see if we can't do any damage. Our machine guns should be able to penetrate the armor of the destroyer. Now, we're probably going to lose a couple of our planes, if not all of them, while we do this, but if we can manage to cripple a destroyer in the process, I think that's worth it. So, that is what we are going to try to do ultimately here. Alright, absolutely astounding success there. We got an explosion on the destroyer. As predicted, we lost a couple of our planes, but what can he do? What can he do there? So, destroyer looks to have been absolutely smacked. So, hopefully we did enough to him. He's probably not going to sink from that, but at least we fucked him up a bit. Like I said, if the Japanese want these islands, they got to work for them. They got to work for them. So it looks like we have actually, we have made it through the gap here. And our Task Force Alpha is actually making a push into the Java Sea. Remember, we're trying to send these guys all the way up to Singapore to hopefully reinforce our area a bit up there. Now, in the meantime, I have put a lot of planes up. I want to have as much air cover over the Java Sea as possible. We need as much air coverage as possible. Speaking of air coverage, let's get some more Swordfish torpedo bombers up, because we could definitely use them. Remember how effective they were a second ago? Yeah. If we can actually go down here, down south, and maybe encounter that little task force of heavy cruisers, that'd be fantastic. So I'm going to send those guys down like so, all the way down into the channel here, and see if we can actually do some stuff to it. So there he is. Hold on a minute. You're gonna catch him. You're gonna go right over here, buddy. There we go. Right over there. Right over there. Come on. Okay. Begin. So our Swordfish hopefully should do some things to this task force. Now, we got 3 of them this time, because obviously we lost one while going after the heavy or the light cruiser. So we're going to increase speed to maximum. We are going to hit the deck 60 feet. We are going to do a line abreast formation. Form up. Let's go get them, boys. Let's go get them. Swordfish have proven to me that they are very, very effective so far. Now here's the task force. We are going to attack this guy. This looks like a Tone, which is immediately a bigger threat. The Tone has torpedoes, or they have aircraft that they can launch, so we want to attack him. We want to attack him. That is for sure. Once again, we're going to hit the deck. Very important that we do that. So Tone is right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap around like so, and we're going to come onto its side here. So we're going to do a bit of time compression, obviously. Save some time here. Just because. There's a task force right out there on the horizon. Now we are going to go ahead and just, like I said, we're going to come up on its broadside here. So So we are going to take manual control of these guys. Remember, last time we took manual control of our aircraft. That is exactly what we're going to do this time again to improve our accuracy. So we're going to come in again. Let's see if we can't get some results. Alright. Even if we get a couple torpedo hits, I'm fine with that. I don't care if we sink it or not. If we just do as much damage to it and maybe cripple it, that'd be great. And even if we do sink it, that's fantastic too. But just taking it out of the fight is really good indeed. So, we're coming in. Look at them. You guys got this. So it looks like they are, what, about 30 knots, so... Yep, that's something. So we're going to have to give this a bit more leading than last time. We're closing the distance. 2,000 yards. In counting. Do a bit of turning here. Try to dodge some incoming flak a little bit. As best as we can. Alrighty, boys, get ready to drop. Get ready to drop. Right about now. Torpedoes away. We dropped it just in the right time, too. As that swordfish went down. All 3 torpedoes have been dropped, boys. Let's see what we can do here. Right there's the torpedoes, right out there. They look a little short. I don't know if we'll actually be able to hit it. We've lost 2 of our swordfish so far, and we've lost all 3 of them. I don't know if we're going to be able to hit it. Nope. It went right past the stern. Damn. That's a shame. Now, maybe we could hit this heavy cruiser. No, it looks like he's turning out. Yeah. That's really unfortunate. That is really, really unfortunate. So... unfortunately, we missed our torpedoes. We did not give them enough lead. I thought that was going to be enough, but it was not. So, that is my bad. We lost all 3 of our swordfish there. But, like I said, it is what it is. Welcome to war. Welcome to war. But those guys will be remembered for what they did do. And that is taking down a Japanese light cruiser. So, they tried to take down the heavy cruiser, but I guess we poorly judged the speed. So, nonetheless, that's about it for that one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be our final encounter. Our B-39Ds have encountered a Japanese task force. We have 8 of them. Each one of them is carrying 50-kilogram HE bombs, 2 of them to be exact. Now, this could be a very big task force. The prediction is 4 ships, 2 light cruisers, 2 destroyers. So, we are going to go ahead and head on into this battle and see what we are dealing with once again. Alrighty, so here we are in the battle. Here is the task force, right here. It is 1 destroyer, 2 destroyers. Actually, is that a light cruiser? No, it's a destroyer. 1 destroyer, 2 destroyers. We got a light cruiser and a heavy cruiser. Now, with these 50-kilogram bombs, the best option here is probably to go and just swarm a DD. And this will be the one we are going to attack. So, this force will attack that one, so will this one. All of our aircraft converge on this guy right here. So every single one of our planes is going to go and attack that 1 destroyer. Now these are Buffaloes, I believe, so they've got their 50-kilogram bombs. Hopefully they will actually do some good here, but we'll have to see. It's really hit or miss with these bombs, literally. It's literally hit or miss with these bombs. So we're going to go ahead and have to see what happens. It's really, like I said, hit or miss. We'll have to see. And there's all the planes out on the horizon up there. If you guys can't see them, there they are. I'm hoping that we will get some good results here. If we could take out a destroyer, that'd be fantastic. Then again, though, it would not surprise me if we just miss horribly. I hope these guys would do some dive bombing instead of some level bombing. See what happens. There's some AA coming in. Bombs away. Let's go and take a look, shall we? Come on, boys. Yeah, I don't think we hit anything. I don't think we... But then again, I don't know. We might have. We might have hit something. I don't know. Did we? It looks... I think I heard something. I thought I heard a little... Just a little bit of a bomb hitting. But it would have said here in the battlefield. So I don't think we did anything to them. Unfortunately, once again, level bombing's awful. It proves to be ineffective. Time after time after time. So, the good thing is, though, all of our planes have managed to get away unscathed. So, I guess that's a plus, but other than that, a very disappointing result. So yeah, that does about it, ladies and gentlemen, for this episode of War on the Sea with the Abdicom defensive mod. So yeah, in this episode, to summarize it all up, I think it was a success. We have actually managed to sink an enemy light cruiser. That's right. The first ship we sank of this whole entire campaign was a light cruiser. We will take it. We also managed to scare the Japanese a little bit with some machine gun fire with our planes, but that's about it. Otherwise, not much happened this episode. The Japanese landed some troops and bombarded Palembang. Really not much we could have done there. And of course, in the last episode, they landed troops on Hong Kong. Task Force Alpha is going to continue to move north up the Java Sea towards Hong Kong. So, with all that being said, if you guys did enjoy this episode, please hit that like button. If you guys didn't, hit that dislike button. Let me know what you guys thought of it in the comments below. And if you're not already subscribed, please go down and do so. Nonetheless, everybody, I hope y'all did like it, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode of War on the Sea. Peace out. Stay healthy. As always.